I'm Rivis, and today I'm sharing with you my initial thoughts on Miek, as well as my preferred deck, day one of playing with him. I pretty much spent 3 out of the 4 hours of my stream playing this card in a few different decks. For the first hour, I just played it in the classic Apocalypse discard shell with the Dracula, and pretty much just like what you used to run with Chavez, but instead of Chavez, just with Miek, I guess. And it did fairly well. Miek was definitely an upgrade to the list, just like a 110, 1.5 to 110. Usually only got that big if you had Modok and some Swarm setup, but it was a solid card that helped you kind of win lanes that maybe you otherwise couldn't have without the deck before. A little bit more consistent than running a Nebula that if you don't play on turn 1, and if your opponent is playing any kind of deck that can play and move cards off of it, is usually not that big anyways. So it seemed like a solid card in that list. I tried a few partial discards lists, but those definitely felt the weakest. Miek definitely feels like it needs to be in a dedicated discard shell. So that's when I ended up with this list, which is the kind of greedy Wong shell with Collector and Mystique to either copy our Morbius or our Wong so that we can get more discards and honestly just put out the biggest possible stats. We even have a Helicarrier in here to give me more cards to discard. We have Gambit to deal with like big cards if our opponents try and do that. Just give us another good Wong. And this was actually where I enjoyed Miek the most. This list is pretty fun. 2, Miek gets really large in this list. I actually underrated the consistency of how Miek would just help this list. As just being like a 110 to 125. Like that's how big I got the Miek at one point. With the Modocs and the Swarms and the Wongs, right? Being able to go like Wong into like Mystique, Morbius, or Collector, whichever one you didn't play earlier, into Modoc Miek was just a really powerful combo on the last turn that created just a ton of stats across the board that your opponent, if they didn't have counterplay, was really high, and honestly surprised me a lot. I will say be careful playing Miek early in this list, because if you're doing like the smaller discards of Colleen, Blade, or Sif, it might end up clogging your Wong lane, which you definitely don't want. But being able to control on the last turn, being able to fill a lane and force Miek into certain lanes or into lock lanes, very powerful. So yeah, this was my favorite list. Definitely check out the games, they're really fun. We played versus Ronan and versus Thanos Blob and Conquest, and there were some really fun Miek plays in there. But yeah, overall, I think it's definitely good that there was a Series 4, because it's a super narrow card, specifically into regular discard and these greedy Wong discards lists. I don't think you'll see it in any other list. So if the discard is your favorite list, or you're trying to pick up Annihilus or Phoenix Force, I do think Miek is a fine card. It seems pretty balanced, pretty solid. Definitely not something to go crazy over having. It will be in every discard list, but discard is just really not in a good spot right now. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, it is a solid card. If you enjoy playing the discard stuff, maybe if you enjoy watching the gameplay of this, it will convince you. But all your other decks will live. I tried playing in some non or partial discard list, and it was just not it. But yeah, anyways, I'll let you check out the games. You all check out the games. Definitely like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace. Miek would just be a better Morbius, yeah, if it was +2. +2 is too good. It's fine. Oh, baby. I like this. We could die to Shang plus Shadow King, so I'm gonna need to try and play around that. That is totally possible in the upper range of their deck. Plus on Crystal? No. It's too little space in the deck to try and do finicky combo cards. I'm winning there. There should always be enough here, right? Copium? Yeah, look at that. I could play 2 swarms and then get swarms. I mean, the Modok only goes off once. So I definitely don't play out swarms. Is it weird that Morbius is a Spotlight Cash? Morbius is Series 2, right? Maybe not. I think +2 is just way too good. Is the issue. Kind of just looking for stuff to do. Alright, Morbius is good. No, Miek's gonna transform. Oh, sadness. He's gonna transform. So I wanna gambit right now. Don't wanna gambit right now though. It seems bad. Like please, it's just on the Marble Snap site. The Marble Snap site, there's free stuff. For those that you guys have done that. Sadness. Can't fill here is issue, right? Or I can't fill there, right? Hog. Havoc carry. Ronan. Empties my hand. And wins middle. Puts me up 8 middle. I'm just gambiting. I feel like it's just gambit, right? They don't have that many cards. A lot of good hits. Okay, I just need to hit something middle. Actually, do I just always win here? I always win, right? Yeah. Havoc OP chat. Ronan our natural counter. Yeah, we do kind of poop on Ronan. They have Mobius though, which does make it hard to empty our hand sometimes. We know all but one card in their deck. Could be anything really. Calculated? Yes. Unironically, yes. Limbo should make me favored, but I do need to draw like Morbius. Collector, Gambit, Miek. 12 card is Miek, yes, they're running a Miek. Bro, they really just love giving me cards. Holy. I am so thankful for this. Don't hit Wong. Okay. Just don't have any scalers this issue. Don't have any scalers. Kind of okay with just doing this. Hoping that Helicarrier gives me something big to discard, but if it doesn't, I'm kind of okay. Can't stop a wall. I mean, the issue is a Great Web, right? Two more, but yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I have enough to get here. I do, right? Just a Modok next turn. Easy dub, yeah. I was just trying to make sure I don't play out cards in a bad way. It should be good. Oh. Our last card is Legion. That sucks. Sure. If I just played Modok, I won. It's one extra cube, sorry. Never deck. Gambit frees some up space, right? So it's never Gambit there. I mean, now I know they have Legion. Obviously, I'm not expecting it because this seems pretty terrible in their deck, but it does explain why they had such awkward hands. Alright, it just has absolutely zero synergy in their deck. Legion Quake, yeah. It's just bad deck building. Well, Cosmo being there kind of sucks for me. It's still fine, but... So I'm always winning here. So I just need to win one of the other lanes. I didn't get all my Helicarrier stuff there? Really? Huh. And their play is probably Maximus plus something. I could hedge and say they're just playing one big card. I just stack one lane. Of course they didn't end their turn. the breaker. Alright, need to not lose Thurner. Thank you for follow, Partina. Appreciate it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Got myself some free swarms. Seems decent. If they play something I want to kill, I can gambit it. But usually they don't. Usually it's just like good. Ooh. I'm gonna hold this. Just don't see a reason to blade. Yeah, now blading is better, right? Does Miek betray me? Not very well, but it's not Miek's fault. It's mostly just discard being bad. Alright, I want this to give me 3 cards. So I need to play one of these. I should probably play both of them while they're free, right? So I might just play Mobius on me. I guess I could be getting a Nihilist this turn. I mean, just the hood is kind of okay. Still get to just play the Mobius mid, or probably hold it though, so I can play Crossbones. I go Gambit Morbius next turn. So it's better, yeah. I just want it to be more interesting. I think discard is like almost on the verge of reasonable. It's just like not very interesting ways to build it. Like you can go greedy like this, or you can do the standard stuff. It's not really an in-between. Well, now they're dead, right? I'm surprised they committed so much there. It's only 12 middle. Just do 12 left. I just do 6 left and right, right? Should they can do 16 here? 24. Get tie and I'd lose the breaker, right? I'm guessing they don't have it. Maybe better to gambit. Okay. Yeah, I might throw a Trist to gambit. Oh, they didn't even have it. Oh, they have Sentry. They go Sentry Maximus here. Was their highest. So Morbius, Gambit. We'll see. So yeah, it depends how long this game goes. Thank you for follow, Chief Dougie. Appreciate it. Oh, Thanos, fun. After not playing Thanos all day, it's time to be brought back to reality. I just have to play it, right? Thank you for follow, Chief Ducky. Appreciate it.
And anything that benefits off of discard, yes, that's so good. Alright, and then I can start Gambinoing them. Oh man, so good. You know what's better though, chat? Sniper Gambit. I have full faith that we're gonna smack this dino. Like it owes us money. Boom. Imagine missing, chat. Imagine missing. Alright, well, we lost. Okay, will MODOK stay in Luke's bar here? If it does, I think we win. It will, right? I get 3 cards from this and 2 extra cards from this, so 4. And I'll even get potentially Miek. Opponent has not snap. I don't know why they're not snapping back. I wish they would snap me back here, man. It's gonna be Blob. Not snapping the Blob! Come on, man. Carrier value? Yeah, carrier coming in super clutch here. Oh, you know what? Gambit pops up and he's gonna pop back, right? Yeah. It's fine. Miek will win. Never had a doubt. Yeah, Gambit messed it up. It's fine. It's fine, try. I had full faith in the Miek. They should just leave since they got embarrassed. They lost to Miek, chat. I need some ha's at them. Please, nerd. Yeah, Gambit bouncing to the left side there was strange. Small Blob, yeah. Laugh at their Blob. It was so tiny. Miek is on LB for the game, yep. This is intriguing. What are they ramping out on 3? Iron Lad? I don't want to fill my hand. I need more good cards. They played Psylocke into nothing. I can even dog hog potentially. But I don't have priorities. It's probably not worth dog hogging. Wow, they stayed just a full pass? Huh? Must be She-Hulking, right? Vision, yeah, the question is, I probably need to take prior, right? So I have to play this one out. Dear Conquest, silver 2. Ideally we get MODOK, but anything that's not Miek is really good here. Because at least I can combo it with Sif. Okay, that's perfectly fine by me.
actually the only bad one. It's only gonna gain 3 on each of these. So it's in a tie. Then I win the breaker copium. Wait, why would you get rid of... Huh? Why would you get rid of... huh? Wait, what? I did not know you could get Agatha from Eligary, by the way. Look at this Miek coming in clutch, chat. I knew they were going to play Red Skull and that would be the difference. Actual Miek diff back-to-back games. They win without rally. Don't tell them. Don't tell them, chat. It's all Miek. Miek has just carried me 2 back-to-back games. Ignore the fact that any other card let me win bar Sinister. Miek diff. Miek a diff. Oh my god. F it, chat. I'm just snapping turn 1. We can't lose 5 in a row to the best deck in the game. Not happening. You have the nuts? Yes, we have a set of nuts here. I do need to discard something before turn 6 here, but... Miek worth a buy? Yeah, greatest card in the game. No cap. Notice I say this with massive cap, but... Miek wanted to show they're up there with Modok and Gambit. I mean, honestly, like, he honestly won me the last 2 games, so... If he can keep doing it, I don't know what I'm gonna say. If he can keep proving me wrong. I think I just hold for the Wong. Self-clogging coming? Yeah, never happening. Imagine self-clogging? No, not happening. We actually got self-unclogged because we're that good. I do need a swarm here though, ideally. Very much like a swarm. Do I just do this now? I don't want to do this so I can play for bar. I don't need to Modok mid. We're gonna have a bunch of Meeks to go there. Okay, this way, yeah, this way if I top deck Morbius, I can win bar here as well. I do not know how the Meeks are going to work here, but I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, they have an affinity to Pago. This person's the premier Thanos player on the server. We just don't fully understand. Game crash? That's not a crash. Just gonna do weird stuff like this. Alright, they're 8 power guys. Alright, can you go right for me? I really don't need these all mid. It's super unnecessary. Ooh. This is 14. So I have to put it over here. It's a little bit short here. Should just be enough here, no? Just 10-0 chat. I think we've peaked. We've peaked with the Miek. This deck has actually been pretty fun. I won't lie. Having really big Mieks, even when we lost, we had some pretty big Mieks. Having Mieks be like, this is a small Miek because we didn't have the swarms, but we had like 20 power Mieks earlier, and we just Tenno'd Thanos. Yeah, we cooking. Morbius always being like 14 to like 50 power actually keeps up with Blob. Actually,